Box? What do you think the box is?
As I said, a box.
What do you think's inside the box?
Will you calm down?
I can't, man. There's stuff in there.
What's up and welcome back, Metal-O-Maniacs, to Snoring Dog Studios, where we have another The Metalhead box opening for you. The Metalhead box opening. Again, there are more packages than boxes these days, but whatever. It's all the same in the end, right? As long as it's got my metal goodies inside. This is back-to-back months of plain black wrapping, which is also cool. You know, that way the male dude don't try to like steal all my metal supplies. That would piss me off.
You know, steal my shit again.
So let's get into this month's Metalhead box, shall we? And I hope that you're hitting that sub button down there while you're here. We appreciate it if you do. Helps the channel out quite a bit.
Can I count on your support?
All right. Let's put all these things as delicately as we can right here onto the desk in front of me. Let's look into the box, because the pen is down there. Look, last month, if you saw our box opening, I thought I didn't get my pen, but it was in the bottom of the bag there. Scully came in like, you're a blind dummy.
She thinks I'm stupid?
And of course she's right, but let's start with the pen.
Just get to it already.
Let's see what we got. Oh, let's take it out of the package, and as always, I'll take a picture of it for. Oh, check it out! Fuck yeah, that would be a Cannibal Corpse hammer smash face. I would say, right, based on the fact that it's a hammer smash in the face, that's pretty balls to the wall right there, man.
That's fucking sick.
Fuck yeah. There was quite a bit of time back in the day when I would tell people, especially when I was trying to like freak people out, you know, especially when you're a young metalhead, you enjoy kind of telling people that you like songs called like Entrails Ripped from a Virgin's Cunt and things like that. There's a shock value to it that you appreciate.
Ooh, take that, society.
But I remember very much being like, you know, Hammer Smash Face was a song I would play. Like, yeah, check it out. Dude. This is what I'm into this shit, bro. What do you dig? And I still proudly am. And fuck yeah, I got a badass pen to go with it. Thank you, Metalhead Box, folks, for my kick-ass pen. I like it.
It's mine now, like your girlfriend.
And dude, look at the patch. If you watch our show at all, you know my fondness for this gentleman here. I know that this is one of those love him or hate him guys. I, over the years, have encountered quite a few metalheads that don't share my love of the great King Diamond, but I'll never get that, man. Merciful Fate was gold. Fucking everything he's done as a solo career, I'm a big fan of. You know, Merciful Fate is one of those bands. I'm an old cat, but Merciful Fate and Venom and some of those bands from the early days were really their first CDs, or well, shit, actually it was prior to CDs. That was like cassette tapes, but that was the first cassette tapes that I would listen to and felt like I legitimately had to hide it from my folks. Like I was doing something bad, you know what I mean? Like, man, if my parents hear this shit, they're going to take it away from me.
I have been a sinner, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I kind of like that about it as well, man. Like we were just talking about the shock value. That shock value does scream out to you quite a bit, especially when you're young, man. Can't deny that's a part of it. But this is a very cool, it's definitely a Halloween. It's in the shape of a coffin. It's King Diamond. He's got a jack-o'-lantern there. I don't know if you can see it. I'll take a picture so you can, but very, very cool patch, man. Very, very cool. One of my favorites even that I've gotten in the Metalhead box. That's a very, very cool one.
My new favorite.
Metal motherfucking rules. And King Diamond, dude. Love me some King. Where are you guys on the Andy versus Hank argument? We've had that pop up quite a few times on our show over the years, but I go with both.
Both of them were so good.
I lean a little Andy, but you know, you can't go wrong with either. They're both badasses. All right, so let's get into the two CDs. It looks like we got two CDs in this month's box. The first of which is, let's take a picture so you can see it without the glare. Fuck yeah. And what do we got here is some Hanging Fortress. These dudes are actually out of Toledo, Ohio.
We burned down a mosque in Toledo.
We are familiar with them because, I'm pretty sure the Thralls of Metal guys turned us on to these guys, man. They're also Ohio cats, so maybe I'm making that association automatically, but I'm pretty sure that I heard them guys talk about them at some point. But
Guilt by association.
We've been checking these guys out for a while. They had an EP come out a couple of years ago that was pretty good. Let me see. Pull it up here because I don't remember.
Because you're old and you smoke a lot of weed.
My memory's not my strength, but yeah, Blood Mountain. They had that EP for Blood Mountain was pretty cool. They had a full-length Darkness Devours from 2020. And this, of course, just came out in September, which is badassery. This one is called Suspended in Torment Death Metal out of Toledo, Ohio. How about you check out a little smidgen of it even here for you? Check it out. Fuck yeah, man. CDs. I'm still an old school dude. My CD collection and my t-shirt collection are two of my favorites. Of course, I do collect a lot of things. I collect comic books and I'm a nerd like that, but
Super nerd.
but yeah, man, awesome CD. We'll play some of this on the show even soon just to celebrate getting it in my Metalhead box. How about that?
Sounds like a plan. All right.
All right, next up is
Dun, dun, dun.
and I won't deny this one. I do not recognize. That is Stargazer is the band here. Let me take a picture of it for you because you can see the art. This is Stargazer. This release is called Emerging to the Boundless. It's called Emerging to the Boundless. And I'm going to pull up my trusty metal encyclopedium here. And let's see. Stargazer is out of Australia. It is an avant-garde black / death metal. Death.
Was that English?
/ death metal band. Pretty cool. Looks like it's a 3-piece. The dudes in the band's name is the Great Righteous Destroyer, the Serpent Inquisitor, and Chronomancer. So yeah, buddy, you know there's going to be some black metal elements.
That goes without saying. Oof.
It does look like they have some more recently. This came out in 2014. They have a 2021 full-length release called Psychic Secretions, as well as an EP called Bound by Spells. Bound by Spells came out Halloween of this year. An active Australian avant-garde black death metal band. Let's see what that sounds like. Here's a little clip for you. And into the CD collection it goes. Motherfucking 2 CDs. I like that we get the CDs, man. The CDs, the buttons, the pens, the patches, all of these feed into my favorite collections, man. And especially our last item in the box here. It does look like this is the last item, and it's orange and black, I can see. So it does look like there's quite a bit of Halloween themed things in this box here. So check it out. What do we got? Oh, we got some Necrophagia.
It's screwing up the green screen.
Necrophagia. This t-shirt is pretty fucking badass. Check that shit out, man. That is one of my favorite t-shirts we've gotten in the box.
Number one.
Yeah, I'm going to take a picture for you to look at it so I can look at it here. There are no words on it, but it is clearly orange and black. It's clearly a fucking Halloween design. Very cool. Look, it's a very, there's always seems to be a theme to the boxes that, you know, there's an underlying kind of subtext of a theme to them. A few months ago, there was one that was very Canadian.
I want to know what this is all about.
You know, sometimes it's very like that guy that was in a couple of bands shows up a couple of ways in your box.
I'm sensing a theme here.
It looks like our theme might be some Ohio, some Halloween and Ohio, because of course these guys are Ohio legends. Legendary, maybe the biggest band to ever come out of Ohio. Maybe I'm wrong there. I'm taking a stab at it. Somebody out there correct me, but they got to be in the conversation. I'll bet you that.
Worthy of consideration and respect.
What a badass shirt. What a badass band. And what a badass Metalhead box collection opening this month, man. I enjoyed every single item in it. That is very cool. I will check out the Stargazer. That's probably the one I'm least familiar with. Again, a little black metal in there.
Ugh, fuck me.
I know a lot of you guys, I get a lot of feedback from you guys saying, check out this and check out that, and I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to get into black metal a little more than I have in the past.
Hey, I like to expand my horizons.
You know me, man. Death and thrash is in my guts. I got a little hardcore in me. I go back to the punk shit, baby. I had a mohawk back in the day. You know, wish I still had good pictures to share with you, but I don't.
Another secret lost to time.
But yeah, so thank you guys. We will share in the description a link for you to get your very own Metalhead box, and we strongly encourage that you do, man, because supporting something badass is always a kick-ass thing to do, and it keeps it around for the rest of us.
This is support group shit.
And speaking of that, support our show. Don't forget, click that button down there. Sub. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you thought. Tell us if you are thinking about getting the box. And tune in. We got some cool interviews coming up in the next few weeks on the show. So thanks for hanging out.
The witching hour is over. Thanks for listening.
This has been another Metalhead box opening. See you next time.
This fucking guy really loves himself.